Hi everybody, it's Severine again, back with another YouTube Pagan Challenge video, and B is for Book of Shadows. This is mine, and I will do like a quick flip through at the end of the video just so you guys can actually see some of the pages and stuff, but I will say that there's not a lot of content in there yet. There's not a lot. I mean, I'm for the most part just starting out. We just made these in September or October, something like that. And if you're looking for a good instructional about how to do this kind of style of Book of Shadows, this is handmade. I made this. I painted it. And if you're looking to do something similar, then I really recommend that you go on to Jamie Book of Shadows and check out her charm replica Book of Shadows tutorial. Clearly I decided to go another direction with the front and the coloring, but it's bound and it also has binding screws. Instead of having to, like, you know, hand sew them, the binding screws work. It's kind of very similar, I would say, to a binder. Binding screws. So the screws actually come unscrewed. I'll show you guys. So they come out. I don't know if you can see that or not. Okay, so maybe, yeah, like that. And you can add pages, take pages out. I think that's super beneficial for someone like me because, you know, I go back and make changes all the time. And I will definitely be showing you guys what I've got going on in here. It's been a slow process. I've really tried not to rush it because I feel like it's very special, and whatever goes in here I want to feel personally very special. So yeah, I love looking at some of the Book of Shadows that other YouTubers have put up. It's one of my favorite pastimes, is just sitting there and looking. You guys are very talented. For the most part, it's a new thing to me, and I've tried to kind of reserve it for things that I use a lot, or special occasion things that I think I will use again, or if, you know, like something that I feel like I might need to, you know, pass to someone else. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will get through the look through now. Okay, so this is the cover. It's painted with acrylic paint. Originally I was actually not going to. I was only going to leave it its original. It's a faux leather and it was black. I was going to leave it that. But I really liked the blue and I liked the way it looked. So, and for this I repurposed the top of a Pringles can. The binding, I actually used a Pringles can to get this, to get the book butt. That's what I'm gonna call it. So, these are the inside pieces. This is the actual color of the material, just so you guys know. This is my first page, my intro page. Since I do a lot of spell work with crystals, I wanted to incorporate that into my Book of Shadows. And I also do a lot of work with fairies, so I have a couple of fairy images in here. This is the fairy star, and I added these crystal bits to it. This is a spell for awakening your inner fae. I actually wrote it. So yeah. This is one I actually found that's about finding your inner goddess and working with the divine feminine. It's a little mermaid image I did. This is a healing chant. And this is a mandala, and I actually have runes in the petals. And they mean different various things. These are the different fairies there are. I wrote them down so that I would have them on hand. Fairies or she, they're an interesting topic that I'm really interested in, and yeah, maybe you guys will get to hear me do a video on that later. And this is a quote from Royal Dahl, and he wrote Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, I do believe, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, I think is the book's name, and several others like the BFG, which is one of my favorite children books. This page has earth, air, fire, water. They're actually aligned with the four corners of earth that they represent: north, east, south, and west. I cannot remember what this is a sigil for, but it has its purpose. I think maybe this is a health sigil. That's what it is. So yeah, and a health spell, and I kind of just did something cutesy with these little scrapbook pages that I had. Doors, and this fairy is actually on my shelf, and so is this one, and so is this one. I have little statue figures of all three of these. This is a love spell. And it's not a typical love spell where you're like, I guess I wouldn't know exactly, but it's about turning your love into a positive energy. And this is a fairy sigil for love. I really like that. And of course I add crystals to everything. And then this page, which is very special because it's super awesome. This is Crystal Wisdom. I used to do subscription boxes quite a lot, and whenever you do subscription boxes, they give you little cards and informative things about crystals. So I was like, how can I incorporate that? So the little envelope on the page holds all of these cards. And there's a lot more in there. I have a lot more, so I'll probably have to do another page. And that's pretty much it for right now. I'm adding them as I do them. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!